Alrighty, good morning guys. Hope you're all doing well early on Saturday morning. Right, today we are doing 3-hour weekend club double. Initially picked because yesterday at around midday when I signed up, the courses looked pretty appropriate. There was 4 laps of the 2 bridges loop, so about a 1.5 minute climb for the first race, and then 2 laps of the ocean side loop, which seemed again pretty flat but pretty good. Subsequently, that got changed.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you 3R for your noise. I can go away. So now it's 2 completely different races. We now have 2 laps of Whole Lot of Lava. Not quite what I was looking for, having not really worked VO2 max in about 2 months. Although the second one might be more appropriate, which is a Libby Hill after party. So pretty flat, and then a 1.5 minute effort at the end to the line. So we'll see how we go. Not done back-to-back races before, so that'll be an experience, I'm sure. And we do have a couple of other community guys in this race. We got Phil Lovett and Paul Hamlet, I believe. I messaged Phil yesterday because he'd signed up for a crit race, which I think is a good idea, but he signed up for one in boost mode, which I don't think he realised, and he didn't. So he changed it because, with all due respect, Phil's not the best person at using power-ups, let alone having to work out how to charge and release batteries multiple times a lap, so I let him know that he may not want to do that. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Yeah, Lord. Hey Ryan, how you doing? And everyone else I may have missed when getting ready. Not eaten yet today, so heart rate a bit high. Yeah, I did consider it, but I'm a nice guy. Yeah. To the right arms, guys. Anyone got any big plans for the weekend? I've got a pro here in Mottram. Fair enough, right. Just take some time for yourself. It's always nice. These two races this morning, hopefully. and a little bit of endurance just to round it out before lunch. Then obviously recovery, but I should have a new streaming PC arriving later today, the one to replace the broken laptop over Christmas, so I'll be setting that up and hopefully working on a bit more on a video I'm working on. And also I got a nano USB switch arrive yesterday, which I'm trying to hook up on the handlebars as a sprint shifter or a sprint power up button effectively. So yeah, all that today. Oh, nice ratchet. Good luck with that. So I'm assuming the start line for this lap is the banner inside the volcano, hence the finish also. Just a custom build, Lord. Mostly a Ryzen 5 3600 CPU, and I'm just transferring a graphics card from a different PC in there. CPU is what you need for the streaming. Trying to keep it fairly cheap, Lord. It's not my main PC. My main PC is upstairs in the office, which has got huge amounts of clout. I don't need that for a machine that's going to sit in my conservatory just for Zwift. So, you know, keep it a little within budget. Alright, might be a little less chat coming up on the hill. See how we go first time up. Oh, nice, Laura. Not actually raced this course before. Should be interesting. Certainly a polarised race. Obviously a fairly drafty climb still, the volcano, till the very end. worth being in a group both up and down. Cheers, Paul. Cheers, Lord. Alright, round one done. Not too bad. Come on, Phil, get in the tuck. You can do it. Yeah, you definitely need the training difficulty on at least 70% to tuck properly here. Oh no, Laura. Nightmare. Don't mind doing a little spin sometimes just to clear out some lactate, even if you don't get the tuck. Yeah, they'll be all over Twitter on the dog, won't they? All the tweets. It's a funny old race, this one, because even if you feel really good on the volcano, unless you've got a few to go with you, it's going to be extremely hard to hold any kind of gap on that descent. So I think as long as you're in the main group at the top, that's probably the way it's going to finish, but we'll see. All depends on the gaps and whether we can hold the main group. Yeah. Don't worry about that guy, Phil. He's coming back. I think so, Lord. Let's hope so. Oh, that's nice, Laura. Hey, Ying. Yeah, no worries. A lot going on this morning. Good to see you though. Hope you're well. Hey, Uncle. Yeah. Zwift is fun, that's for sure. I've got a dedicated bike, but you can use obviously a regular machine on a turbo trainer. Yeah, it is. All the different angles and the suffering. These are all real, Uncle Karma. Real people from around the world. See the flags on the far side, see where they're coming from, what their name is. This is a real race, a real virtual race. Yeah, it's a good training stimulus, good motivator, especially in these times. Yeah. Oh, nice. Well, you got to listen to your body, you know. Don't beat it into submission too much. Alright, here we go. Time to get spicy, I reckon. Hey Lewis, cheers mate. I used to, Lord, for about 6 years. That's reading games. Yeah, double headed today, Lewis. In theory. Yep. About 7 seconds past the second time round. Three-hour race and no power up to worry about. Spin those legs out. Yeah, should be Ed. Morning to you, mate. Yeah, all good, Mick. Hey, Tommy. Got caught in no man's land. Had to back it off. Missed you. I thought about it, Ed. I thought about it, but the lungs had a different idea. Not bad though. Cheers, guys. Got to save something for Livy Hill in a bit, yeah. Still, not done VO2 max for a couple of months, so to be staying in the front group on the volcano twice is okay. Not that it was too grippy, honestly. Yeah, it was a bit large. I knew someone would go on the hill, but I wasn't quite expecting him to go so all in. And so when I went for the chase, it was a little half-hearted. I had to go like all in there, or not really. So I ended up just helping the group a bit, honestly. But I've not done a race that finished in there before, although I've watched many and ridden the course, so it's just experience really. Good practice though. Right, let's ease off and have a drink. You may as well join the lobby for race 2. No, absolutely not, Mick. No. It wasn't the plan. My plan was to chase that guy and us to both get a gap. But when I stomped on the legs, I didn't quite have enough to catch him. So it was definitely an okay tactic in my head, which wasn't really executed very well. But yeah, exactly, Mick. The other option was to let someone else do it, but I felt I saw him go sooner than those around me, so I thought there might be an opportunity there, but, you know, live and learn. How did Phil enjoy that one? I should jump into his stream and say hello, given I got 15 minutes. Oh. I used to love it.
Calories, I think.
In case that wasn't clear. Alrighty. Hey Zach, how you doing, mate? We're just on the gap between races. Just done the whole lot of lava, 2 laps, 2 times the volcano climb. I think we're 5th in A because a B category is going to get DQ1. Now we got Libby Hill after party. Right, I'm going to just have a couple of minutes, go to the bathroom, and then we'll come back and we'll get all sorted. So back shortly. Enjoy the tunes. Alrighty, I am back. Thanks to those of you sticking around. Going to freshen up, got a new headband. So Libya Hill after party. I think I'm sticking with a Tron bike, but I don't know. I'm half tempted to go to the full aero setup because it is basically flat, bar a 45-second max effort at the end of it or so. So I'm uncertain as to whether I want to change away. It looks like everyone else is on the Tron bike, so I think we'll stick rather than twist. Hopefully the legs are warmed up from the first race. I do seem to have picked up a feather from the last race because there weren't no power-ups in the last race. Oh, let's get them going again. We got a few minutes. So if I'm honest, I'm hoping for casual spinning for 25 minutes and then, or more than that, and then we go. But given that many people won't have necessarily done the first race before this, I'm sure we won't get that luxury. So what you reckon, Zach? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I trusted him, mate. That was my thought initially. I will change then. I mean, that is my go-to for most races. That it's just the last one having twice up the volcano. It seemed like a fairly good choice. But yeah, I was right on the fence about which one to go with, so I might go with the full disc if we're going to go at the end of that, to be honest. You're going to go aero, right? This, you know, given the speed that you're approaching Libya Hill at, I think it's more aero than it is weight, so we'll go with that. And we'll see how the legs hold up for 2 races in a row. Volcano itself wasn't ridiculous. It was like a 640 and a 633. But it did sap a little bit of the 1 minute effort for the end out of me, so we'll see. Crowd pleaser. Like I say, I was right on the fence anyway, Lord, to be honest, as to what the way to go was. You know, this course is pan flat bar the last minute, so may as well try and save a few more watts for most of the race and hope to just overpower the slight weight difference on the final climb. Yeah, not a bad effort for the first race. Just a tactical, you know, misnomer at the end, I think. Should I have basically said, well, that guy's going to go, and if he goes the whole way, GG to him and try and focus on punching out the pack for second. But I thought, you know what, at that point the legs felt okay, so I thought I'll try and stay with him. But he really basically sprinted up that climb. He didn't just punch it, he sprinted it. And I didn't. So that left me basically just leading out the pack. Alright, 40 seconds to go. What are you up to today, Zach? More riding, no doubt. There we go. Oh, nice, Zach. Nice, Lord. settled down now. Rolling fairly easy on the flat, so plenty of bees and whatnot in the group. Yeah. Hopefully enough to get the legs going again, Lord. Get the blood flowing. So we got Ed streaming, well, I think he'll start before the end of this race. Doing a workout in a race, I think. Something to watch afterwards. I think 3, Tommy. I believe. If you combine the warm-up and race 1 and the majority of this race, it could come down to what's your 1 minute power after 1500 kilojoules burned. Doing a rough calculation in my head. It could. It may not. It's getting a bit snaky here. Ease our way up a little. Oh yeah. How you doing, John? Yeah, race number 2 here in case you missed the first one. Yeah, what a hero, Tommy. I don't know about smashing it, but we're doing alright for January. Hope you're well, mate. A little bit of work on the weaknesses goes a long way, I think, though. Hey, I'm Jason. Not bad, mate. How are you? Oh, nice, John. Good luck with that. Good stuff, Jason. How's the vegan diet going? Nice. Yeah, Scotty don't care. Nice, John. The red mist descends. Well, you say that. Eye bleed can occur. Yeah, cool. So best of luck. I'm guessing the lap ends at this panel then. Oh really, Jason? Interesting. Anything in particular you're struggling with? Maybe other offer some thoughts. No, that's not a lap. I guess the lap is just one lap of this limited last passing route, so but that probably is the actual flat lap, as it were. Definitely accelerates. I know some people are going for the sprint there, but that's both laps it's accelerated. Snaked out. Bit of punching out the hairpin maybe. Yeah, I think everyone saved himself at the end on this one. Yeah, well, it's not 3 kickers today, is it? Just Libby Hill, and that's it. That's where it finishes. Libby Hill after party route. 3 times around the flats, and then finish up Libby Hill. Maybe. I'll shout a few more bees. Okay, Jason. Yeah, trying to get food prep done in advance helps, I think. Certainly for that situation. But yeah, it's easier than it used to be. But that is one of the harder bits. Yeah, sure, Jason. Yeah, I think so, John. Cheers, Muns. Yeah, nearly that gone. Definitely feel the quads a bit now. Oh, we'll get there. Yeah, exactly, Joe. I've probably got about 20-25 in this group. Yeah, John, yeah. All right. probably turning off at some point on this lap, I guess. Trying to use some tissues rather than the towel too much. Getting quite a raw nose when your nose runs in the cold and you've got the wind blowing in your face, you know. Towel's a bit rough. Little overcast here today, but mostly dry. It could snow though, looking at the windows. Yeah, not a bad call that, John. Nice thinking. I do like the headband actually, for that purpose. Stops me rubbing the forehead. Yeah, it's going to be hard at first, Jason, but keep at it, it will get easier. Once you build up your library of things you want to eat, where you can get them from. Batch cooking is a good idea anyway. Doing it as a vegan I find is a really helpful way. We make a lot of slow cooker soups and stuff, multi-portion, and that takes care of the evening tea because we often eat main meal at lunchtime while we're both working at home. So yeah, evening tea is normally a bowl of vegan soup and a bowl of salad with a little bit of apple chutney. Maybe some almond yogurt, just stirred it. We're feeling cheeky. Yeah, exactly, John, yeah. We've got a nice vegetable and lentil one on the go currently. Beautiful. Bit of nutritional yeast on top. Very tasty. Yeah. Hey, Tobin. Yeah. Well, we get a lot of apples that drop in the garden from next door's tree, so we put them to work. Free food. Hope you're well, Tobin. You're joining us in the second half of race 2 this morning. Libya Hill after party. Ah, nice, yeah. Punch through these back markers a bit. Yeah, definitely, Tobin. Yeah. Do some like apples and sultanas in ours, and then a bit of spice. Make a curry one as well, Laura does. That's good too. About 15 to go, I guess. Minutes, that is, give or take. Nice, Toby. How'd it go? Hey, Phil. Hanging on, yeah? How'd your second one go? Hope it was good. Just trying to save all I can for the final climb. We'll see though. Oh wow, not even close then, Toby. Well done, mate. Very well done. Oh, absolutely, Phil. It's an essential bit of kit. Ah, good stuff, Phil. Well done. That's a good training this morning. Obviously, you know that after this, I've got 2 hours of zone 2 to do. No joke. That'll be a 4-hour morning. I really need to update that because my average is about 600k these days because it's all indoors. So I probably should update that. Every week's a festive 500. But yeah, it's a double day, so there'll be a breakfast break. Nice shower up. Yeah, nice, Phil. Good idea. Well, I hope that I didn't disappoint you too much by alerting you to the boost mode and the crit race. I just thought that's something you really need to be aware of before going into the race, because it's very heavy on the keyboard clicks. Nice, Toby. Yeah, no worries, Phil. It's definitely a mode. I haven't tried it, but I've watched people, and it's an art form, knowing when to charge, when to release the battery, which battery to pick, and all that sort of stuff. So, don't know if it'll take off or not. Oh, there go the race numbers. Nice, Phil. Behind every good man, and particularly Phil, is a great lady, often rolling their eyes. Yeah, with all due respect, Phil, that's kind of what I thought, so I thought I better say something. Yeah, the 730 or 831s, ZHQ Beta anti-sandbagging, they're better because they're basically regular races with additional DQs for those that are sandbagging. So I like that. 730 is 10 laps of downtown Dolphin, 25 minutes. 830, 3 laps Champs-Élysées, about 32 minutes. They're the ones to look out for, in my opinion. And they run through a few times through the day. They repeat every 5 hours, so 12:30 and 1:30, so on and so forth. That was awesome, Phil. Yeah, I heard that. I didn't look at my power yet, so I've no idea. I expect it'll be some 2021 PBs because I've not done any efforts really over 2 minutes this calendar year yet, so by default. That's good, Simon. Very good. I guess we just go straight on soon onto the main loop. I actually did Ed Laverack's workout for this route on Thursday morning, not knowing I was going to do this race, because this course was only updated for this event at about midday yesterday. The two races were meant to be 4 laps of the 2 bridges route in Motopia, and then 2 laps of the Oceanside loop. And so I thought, great, they're going to be determined by 1 to 1.5 minute efforts, so they're ideal for what I'm doing. And then I checked back when I was making the thumbnail for the stream, and they've been updated, both courses. So I was pleased to hang on the volcano. Oh, nice day. Yeah, maybe get a run tomorrow if it carries on thawing. Yeah, the 2 bridges one's a good course, I think, Phil. Certainly for that punch, you know. Plus, you've got the chance of, on the last lap, punching for a couple of minutes and then carrying on to the end, making it kind of a VO2 ending. Yeah, Toby. Boost mode, yeah, that's the boost mode is the one where you charge the battery. So you take like a 100-watt hit on your current power output to charge your battery, and you can then release it for different power boosts. Yeah, there's weight penalties as well associated with it. It's worth watching a YouTube video. I think Chris Pritchard's done it a few times, Phil, just so you know what it is, but yeah, it's quite specific. It's further gamification, ultimately. But it's another bit of art form as to how to use it effectively, I think. Oh no, boot mode, yeah. That's what happens when you get dropped, Phil. You get booted out the game, uninstall Alt plus F4. Alright, so we're on the loop to Libya Hill now. Little cheeky tuck opportunity, hopefully, coming up. Oh wow. Well, don't beat my half marathon time of 1 hour 28, Dad. Otherwise I might be disappointed. Yeah, sounds good, John. Cheers. Going to be a shock to the heart rate in a minute. On for a long one. Not making that mistake 2 races in a row. Cheers, Ryan. Focus mode now. Felt the quads a bit there after the first race. Got a bit too far back before the cobbles. Cheers, Phil. Not bad. First time doing back-to-back races, so that's something. So basically, 2 6.5 minute VO2 max efforts and probably 2 1 minute efforts, give or take. Alright, let's have a look. I don't think numbers will be special on that one per se. Yeah, it was only like 4.87 for a minute. Nothing too special there. I can do about 5.80. The PBs on here are a little bit out of date because this is a temporary PC. So that's only like in the past 3 weeks. So Yeah, not awful, but you know, not too bad for a second race, we'll say that much. Draft pretty sedentary as we thought. Yeah, it wasn't too bad as a second race, that's for sure, because we did get a little bit of recovery, that's for sure there. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? Whew. Alrighty, well that's pretty good. You know, I was uncertain when I first saw the two courses as to whether I wanted to do a double race in the first place. But then when I saw the courses change, I was even more uncertain. Oh, let me get the chat on here actually, so I can actually see what's going on. 1 second. Otherwise I can't see all your chats. There we go. Cheers Dad. But yeah, when I saw the courses change, I was like, oh, you know, VO2 max, not sure about that. But as it turned out, we did it okay. And that's pleasing because the next block that we're going into, having done quite a lot of sprint and neuromuscular training, is effectively getting towards VO2 max efforts. Because we're doing like a reverse periodization this year, with the aim being to work on the weaknesses up front, have some good performances in sprints and in Zwift races, and then once we get more towards the spring and the summer, hopefully, if there are more outdoor events available, then I'll be signing up for things like the Hope Route Dolomites. So we'll be working towards getting the threshold back up to where it was, and you know, in preparation for long days in the mountains, multiple hill climbs. So that'll be good. Possibly hoping to join Bike Racing Without Mercy on the Marmot, if that happens in the Alps later in the year. But at the moment, given where we are and the uncertainty, it just seems to make a lot of sense to focus on the things that I can compete at, which is Zwift races. And so the reverse periodization, with emphasis on the weaknesses up front, as well as a little bit of lifting, to just improve strength overall, so I can complement my engine, seems like a good plan really. So yeah, that's that. In terms of the rest of the weekend, a little bit more endurance, either later this morning or before tea, depending on how I feel after breakfast. And then tomorrow, probably some more endurance actually. I think I've got an easy endurance day, so it'll be like low zone 2 group ride for about 2.5 hours, but I'll do a sprint every lap. So about every 30 minutes I'll do a 15-second max sprint, just to kind of keep that going. You know, and I think that's something I will keep doing throughout the year. On my easy endurance days, I'll supplement with half a dozen sprints, just to keep the sensations around that going, and to complement what we have built on there, because it has helped me to compete and win more races, and it's changed the way that I race things, even like the volcano there. As I said to Phil, Bike Racing Without Mercy, I raced that volcano quite differently today. I basically sat at threshold, and then when I dropped back a bit, I did a neuromuscular punch for about 30 to 45 seconds, you know, 450 watts, got back to the front again, and then eased back again, because that kind of supplemented what I've been working on. So yeah, that made sense really. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being here. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, then do give the video a like. Consider subscribing, because we do have some more races coming, and we do also have some videos coming soon. I have recorded the first storyboarding of a video, which is quite sensationally titled How to Win Zwift Races, or More Zwift Races, where I try and focus on particularly what I've been doing to try and work on the weaknesses and why I think that's important for Zwift racing. So yeah, look for that coming soon-ish. I say soon-ish because I'm a busy guy, but that is coming. So until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day. Consider hitting that sub button if you haven't already, and I look forward to seeing you guys soon. Until then, take care.